I'm excited to talk about this elite Holstein Friesian. Farside M Illustrious 53F, to be precise. Boy, why is he so amazing? He's sired over 17,000 daughters and 90,000 granddaughters, and he's been inducted into the Bull Hall of Fame. Animal genetics company Livestock Improvement Corporation has the Hall of Fame. They recognise bulls that have delivered significant contribution to the dairy industry. And LIC's Livestock Selection Manager is Simon Worth, and he joins us on the platform. Hello, Simon.
G'day, Leah. How are you?
Do you know, I'm not lying, Simon. I came on at 4 o'clock and I've been talking about this bull for 2 hours.
Brilliant.
Because and he is. I saw the picture. I love it so much. My first question, though, is does he have a paddock name? Do you know?
Does he have a paddock name?
Well, they can't keep calling him Farside Illustrious, can they?
No, but he doesn't have a paddock, but he will be. We have a actual Hall of Fame, so he'll have a plaque up there, and he will be up there, part of history.
Oh, you know what I mean when I say paddock name? You know racehorses have these big long names, but when they're in the stalls and when you're working them every day, they have a name like Bob or Steve.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
he's illustrious.
He's just illustrious. He gets called that. I love it.
He's illustrious. If the boys were collecting him, he would be called by his AB code, which is just a number identifying when he was born, etc. But all intents and purposes, illustrious.
So he's also sired 33 sons that have been used for artificial breeding, with 9 of these bulls following in their father's hoof steps by joining a premier sires team. So, what does make him so amazing? I mean, why did he? Is it all about the DNA, the history, ancestry?
Yeah,
why is he so great?
Yeah, he got off to a pretty good start. If we look at his ancestry, his dad really made a name for himself. He's a Hall of Fame himself. His dam is the cow that he came from. She was a bit of a superstar in the herd. So, right from day dot, he had pretty good roots, if you like. But we were able to look at the DNA through genomic screening or genomic evaluation. So as soon as he hit the ground, soon after that, we identified, look, he's got something special.
He's owned by Graham and Jackie Barr of Tokoroa. I mean, they'll be stoked. Is this their first prize bull, or do they have quite a few?
So they have sold bulls to us prior to Illustrious, but this is certainly the first bull on the Hall of Fame. To put in perspective, there are only 59 bulls on this Hall of Fame. And if you consider that there's been something like 11,500 bulls come through the system, you can see how this is quite elite. So
when he's sired over 17,000 daughters and 90,000 grandsons, and so the numbers are staggering. I gather, does he ever actually get to see a real cow, or is this all artificial insemination?
This is all artificial.
Yeah, poor guy.
Look, they're sort of certainly happy in their work, these guys, absolutely. But it's just such an efficient process. Rather than if he was to do the single act on farm, by artificial breeding, we can get something like 5,000 inseminations from that single. Let's just say a jump.
Jump. Wow.
So that's really efficient.
Yeah. And again, and where does the sperm go, Simon? Is this for the international market, national market, or is it a mixture of both?
Yeah, a mixture of both. So certainly domestic, but he went abroad. So some of the key markets, he went to Australia, to the UK, to Ireland, and then into South America as well, especially Uruguay.
That is pretty precious cargo flying all around the world, I bet. And with your company, with LIC Livestock, you've got, how is the breeding industry in New Zealand? Is it doing well?
Well, it is. The vast majority of cows utilise artificial breeding. So, and I guess from an LIC perspective, I mean, when you're driving around the countryside, 3 out of every 4 cows you see come by way of